What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HWYSpec. How would you spec a 2020 Land Rover Defender? That is today's video. Let's get into it. Take a look. Correct. Excuse the balloons on the ceiling there. They are from my daughter's birthday party. Left over there. So let's go ahead and build your own. The new Defender. So a very iconic vehicle, same design forever. And they came out with this new design, which is honestly a little controversial. It doesn't have body on frame anymore. It's much more of a crossover than it is your typical off-roader, more akin to like a Wrangler 4Runner type thing. It is fairly capable off-road, but definitely a different look. And here in the United States of America, we only get the 110 edition. So it's 4 doors, at least currently. And so those are our 3 options. Quite a range in price, from $49,900 up to $80,900 for the X model, which I thought was just the launch edition, but I don't know. Here we go. Let's take a look. So I think it's mostly that it gives you all the options, but it only comes in specific colors. Although that interior looks pretty nice. Oh, first edition. There we go. Alright, so I know the steel wheels are cool to some people, but if I'm buying a $50,000 car, it's not going to have steel wheels. So let's first take a look at this first edition, see what we can get with that. It comes with the 400 horsepower, 3-liter inline 6 that's made its way across Land Rover, Jaguar, all that. So it comes with premium LED headlights, this new camera rear view mirror, which I've seen implemented in like trucks, which I think is a great idea if you've got, stuff in the bed of the truck that's blocking your way, or in the cargo area in this regard. You can flip it over to a camera. All right. Pretty standard stuff. Let's take a look, see how we can make this our own. So they do come with these packs. As an option to give it a different look. The Explorer pack you can see here gives you the roof rack, that little side box, which is really an odd thing that right here in this rear glass on the inside, it's a blind spot basically, so that you can mount accessories on the outside. Kind of interesting. Does give you the raised air intake. Kind of cool if you plan to do some overlanding. Adventure pack looks like not quite as extreme as the Explorer pack. The Country pack gives you the flared wheel arches, and then the Urban pack. Okay, honestly, I'm drawn towards that Country pack because it reminds me of what Land Rovers used to be. It doesn't have the roof rack, but it's got the little flared arches. It's got the mud flaps. I don't know what this portable rinse system is, though. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, looks like you can hose things off with it. Alright, well, we'll start with that. Give it a little bit more of an off-road look without going crazy on the accessories. But that's $2,100 right there. So part of being this first edition, you only get a couple of colors. And I'm not a big green person, but honestly, I kind of like that. $3,800 to make satin protective film. Kind of looks cool, but it's $3,800 that we could put elsewhere. Alright, gotta go with off-road tires. I kind of want to see it with the 19-inch wheels. Give it a little bit more meat. Okay. I kind of like the idea of the 19s there. All right, so this one is going to vary for you guys. I do want the third row. I do have 3 kids and the occasional carpool and things like that. Those 2 rear seats are pretty much useless except for short trips and for kids. And, well, I could use that on occasion. So with the green, let's see what else, what interior we can go with. That khaki almost has a little bit of a green look to it. Maybe that would be too much. We just go with the acorn. Okay, options, here we go. All right, protection pack. Appearance pack, no. Capability and dynamics, let's see what we got there. Active differential with torque vectoring. Yeah, if you do want to throw it in some corners, but then also that active differential could be beneficial off-road as well. Okay, 3-zone climate control. Yeah, cabin air ionization. I don't know if you can remove that, can you? Yeah, that'll save $100. Oh, that gets rid of that too. Let's see. We're locked into it. All right. That 3-zone climate control is fantastic with kids. All right. Gotta be able to tow something with this. All right, wheel arch protection, that's already included. We can do individual options here too. Okay. So we've got the mud flaps in our pack, got the rear scuff plate. I kind of want to see this raised air intake. It's just not going to show me a picture. Awesome. That's helpful. Got some hood decals, waterproof awning, body panel protection. Oh, personalized illuminated tread plate, $1,100. I do kind of like that rubber mat that comes down. Help keep things from getting scuffed up, or like if my dog was getting in there. However, at $402, I don't know if that's worth it. Pet access ramp, again, cool idea. $508, cool. No. I like the idea of the integrated air compressor, and that was on some of those packs, but I don't know if I'd use it enough. I could just carry a little compressor with me, you know. This is an interesting idea though. The click and work, put that in the rear headrest so you can actually work back there. For a long time I did spend a lot of time in my car for work, and that would have been pretty handy. Looks like there's a cup holder built in there. And honestly, for kids, it's not the worst idea ever. $165. Thing is, do you have to have... Okay. I didn't know if you had to have a base for it or something first, but... And then mounts for your iPads. Samsung, yeah. Surprisingly reasonable. Sunshield, $69. And apparently there's an optional armrest cooler and warmer. $665. Not the worst thing, but I will skip it. See this little gear carrier. That's the weird thing, that this C-pillar here is pretty big just to be able to mount things to the outside of it. The roof rack's cool, but $1,850 plus the crossbars, I assume. It's not something I would use enough to make it worth it. If anything, I'd probably get crossbars and some cheap way to carry things, some cheap rack that you can put on there. All right. Spare wheel covers, only $234. All right, let's take a look and see if this is how we want. So this is actually the first time seeing the picture with those 19-inch wheels installed. Honestly, I dig the look. I do. Interesting. I don't know if I like that gate in the back, but I think that's a good look right there. You got those flared wheel arches, got the mud flaps. That makes it, to me, look more like a Defender of old, at least from this view. The front view, not so much. But I like the color, like the interior. Don't like the price. $75,924. And that's apparently how I would spec a Land Rover Defender First Edition. Wow. That is pricey, but you know what? It's definitely unique, at least as of right now. But I want to know, how would you spec it? Go ahead and pull up the Land Rover configurator. Hit me up on social media at HWYSpec on all of the social media channels, and show me your spec of the new Land Rover Defender. Until next time, thanks for watching.